You're listening to the Holistic Spaces podcast, brought to you by Mindful Design Feng Shui School. Episode 226, Feng Shui and Gardening. Welcome to episode 226 of the Holistic Spaces podcast, where we hope to inspire, educate, and empower you to create your own holistic spaces that nurture and resonate with you. Angie Cho and Laura Morris are the founders of the Mindful Design Feng Shui School. We teach Feng Shui online at mindfuldesignschool.com. Be sure to sign up for our mailing list for unique opportunities only available for our newsletter subscribers. We would love to see you in your inbox. You can visit mindfuldesignschool.com, scroll to the bottom, and opt in for our mailing list. So since it's finally starting to really become warm and summer-like, Laura and I thought we would do a whole episode about Feng Shui and gardening. And you can also look at our older episodes from around this time of year every year. We've been doing this for so long now, but we've had like really great different episodes with some of our graduates about Feng Shui and gardening. So we really recommend you check them out. And while you're doing that, you should check out our graduates, our consultants that we have taught in the Mindful Design School. They're amazing. So we really recommend them. So, yeah, garden feng shui. So Laura's going to talk a little bit more about this because Laura lives in a place where she can have a garden, and I live in New York City where we
can still talk a little bit about outdoor spaces too. But yes, even if you have a little like flower box, you can still apply this stuff. But for the most part, we're going to talk about gardens and feng shui. We get this question a lot, and a lot of our students come into the program and they're like every session, I think we have one or two students that's like, I really want to learn how to make a garden using or doing gardening or create gardens or design gardens using feng shui. And so we have an entire module about it, but I always open it by saying, well, guess what? If you know how to use feng shui inside, you know how to use feng shui outside. Yes, there are particulars and specifics with that only happen, with outdoor and exterior forces that impact your home, but that's not what we're going to talk about today. What we're going to talk about is the space that you own or you have purview, you can create with it's yours, right? So in your own home, you have your home that all the inner walls, everything that's in there is yours and you can control it. And the same thing, if you have an outdoor space, even if it's a deck or whatever, that is also an outdoor space that you can feng shui and work with. And so the same things that you would do inside, you would think about doing outside. And you can do this if you have the knowledge for gardening, which goes without saying. So if you're going to DIY your garden outside, you're going to have to do your research about plants as well. So, or work with a professional horticulturist or garden center, whatever, because, you can use the fundamentals. And the three that we're going to talk about today, Angie and I are going to go through, are the flow of qi, right? How energy moves around. 2, the 5 elements, and 3, the bagua. So those 3 principles, systems, frameworks, you can use them outside like you use them inside.
And that said, you can use this whole episode for your inside of your home, the interior of your home, if you don't have an exterior space too, because like Laura said, these are the same principles. And so it's fun to see it from an inside out or outside in perspective. So you want to start with the flow of qi?
Yeah, we can start with the flow of qi. And if you're interested, again, on the inside part and you want to know a little bit more about this, you can listen to our episodes about the bedroom. We've got we talk a lot about what to look for, be aware of in your space when, and I think the living room, we have so many individual room podcast episodes as well that you can go into. But for an outdoor space, you still want to make sure that the energy or the qi is flowing smoothly. So, that there is an entryway into this outdoor space. Maybe it's a gate that goes in, maybe you just pass through into the from the side of the house, or you walk in, or maybe you go from the back door in. And when you move into this space, things flow easily. So, you don't hit a lot of you don't trip, you don't fall down a broken step, all of that kind of stuff. You are able to smoothly move through the space, and that it feels easy, and that wherever you can walk easily, that's where the